Spirit TV, a place for you. This is Code Green, weekdays from 8 a.m. on Spirit TV.
From that short break, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted more than ever before to introduce to you a gentleman that I have known for some time. You know, he's now more intelligent than I am. He's writing books, he's making sentences that you never thought or imagined you could be. Now, here's the thing. We have all gone to business school. But how many times have you seen business students or graduates struggle to implement the very things that they have started? One of the biggest challenges that we have in this nation is the challenge of capital. There is talk of there is no money. You've even made songs and a joke out of it, of economy, and yet at the same time, there are people who are thriving in the very economy that you are joking about. Could there be things that you do not know? Could there be things that you must know? Edwin comes here to make sure that he shares in depth the things, the missing link between what you are dreaming or what you desire to achieve and the things that the people that are doing it or that are achieving it. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome a humble man with a big profile, Mr. Edwin Mugenyi. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm okay.
Yeah. So you are there eating money and... But by the way, congratulations upon writing this book.
Thank you.
I'm super excited. I think gone are the days when we waited for people to be 90 years in order to write their experience. There is a lot of information around us that that many people access earlier than others, but you're not selfless.
Yeah.
You are sharing this with us.
Yeah.
Walk us through the journey of writing this book. How are you doing by the house family?
Your family is good.
Yeah. Even say just by talking about
greetings,
family.
Greetings, Millie, my wife. Yeah.
It's all right. Edwin.
Yeah.
Quick one. You wrote a beautiful book.
Yes.
Beautiful concept that I admire. You know, let me just read you an interesting, a bio about Edwin. I know I talked about it, a few things, but the director at Zikola Finance Limited, microfinance company. Edwin is a missional leader at Worship Harvest Ministry, passionate about business and church, grown in church growth. Edwin, of course, lives in Kampala, Uganda for now. With his wife Millie and their son Baraka. Beautiful. Edwin, and this is the book. We might not talk about everything, but make sure at the end of this conversation you look for this book. Other people, their time and money. Other people, their time and money. Edwin, kindly walk us through the concept or the general overview of your book or your concept of other people, their time and their money. What exactly do you mean by that?
All right.
Without going...
Yes. Thank you so much, Godwin.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so the whole idea on the book, first it's like the tagline, from survival to significance.
Yes.
That many times we are all busy with so many things.
Yes.
In jam, working hard, but usually all the hustle is about us. It's about me, my family, if I have a family.
Yes.
And yet there is more to life than just living for yourself.
Yes.
That to truly be great or become significant, you need to be able to think about other people.
Yes.
Actually, even in the Bible, in Philippians 2:4, it says, let each one look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interest of others. Which means that it's so easy to be inward looking.
Yes.
And of course, the moment that you're inward looking, you're going to think small. You're going to think about that side hustle as, yeah, it's just a side hustle that is going to pay my fuel, that is going to maybe pay rent or something like that. But the moment we begin to think other people, you're thinking, how can I build, for example, a bigger business?
Yes.
Or let's say a bigger ministry so that I can impact very many more. You know the interesting thing, Godwin, everything that is of God is never small.
Yes.
I mean, you think about it from the beginning when he says, going to, I mean, have dominion.
Yes.
I've given you authority over everything. Have dominion, multiply. It means that in God's side of view, he thinks big.
Yes.
So now the moment you begin to think about other people, you're going to think about, let's say, building a bigger business so that you can impact other people, because it takes money. Yeah, it's not going to be just smiles.
Yes.
You being able to impact other people. So now, I'm thinking Godwin has a side hustle. He has his MC business, or he has this other business producing certain things. The moment he begins to think about other people, he's going to bring in that element of other people's time.
Yes.
That means hiring people, because Godwin has a fixed amount of hours every day that are available to him. So when he thinks about expanding, he's going to think, how do I then employ other people so that I am buying more time? You know, every time you employ someone, you don't have 8 hours available for you. You have 16. You have 16 hours.
Yes.
If you have 10 employees, you have 80 hours available.
So this whole notion of Simanyi, everyone has 24 hours.
Yes.
The people who have mastered the art of getting other people's time do not only, so let's say we have 8 working hours. So if you hire 4 people, those people have 8 hours, you have 24, 32 hours.
Just go with 10, it's an easy number.
10, okay,
80.
maybe, thank you for, you know, we did history, so I was struggling. but that's an interesting, you know, dynamic.
Yes.
I'm thinking to myself, you know, so these are some of the things that are, you know, separating those who have moved the journey to significance faster than others. So one, they are using, or they are borrowing, or they've learned the art of benefiting from other people's, you know, time only for the for greater things.
Yes.
That's big. It has taken me away from the thought of all of us have 24 hours. Even the rich people have 24 hours. But the rich people know how to use their hours more than you. They're using even your hours. So that means you're having less hours than yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
And then you know the interesting thing, Godwin. So when you, for example, you work here at Spirit TV, well, you may have your 8 hours. Your employer has, like I said, 8 hours times the number of employees. Now, many times when we're thinking about our bosses, you think, why is this guy making more money? Yet he seems to be chilling. Maybe he can go to the golf course on Thursday.
Yes.
But because he doesn't have the same amount of time with you, and while you may think he's doing nothing, he has much more available, more time, so he's able to do more a day than you can do. So by all means, he will make much more money than you.
I know people in their heads, they're thinking, they are now katibizemu, employment, hiring other people. But kind of help me understand, what are some of the factors, of course, to consider before you borrow this whole concept of using or benefiting from other people's money and time? First of all, you as an individual, and then start from you as an individual, and then the other person who is going to give you their time and their money. What are some of the factors to consider? First of all, you as a person who wants to hire so that you can use their time, and then you know, their money as well. What do you have to do to qualify to use that, to access those resources? Okay.
Yeah, so remember, we've already come from, I am thinking about myself.
Yes.
Now I've brought in some other people to to go the journey with. You know, John Maxwell says that one is so small a number to achieve greatness. In other words, you need other people along your journey. Yeah, so the moment now I'm thinking about bringing other people. Let's say you're running, maybe you had a shop. Yeah, you had a shop.
And I like your practical example.
Yes, yes, you had a shop. And now it's just been like a side, you know, business. You know, you got some money put on the shop somewhere near your neighborhood, but now you're thinking about bigger. So of course, the moment you think about bigger, you're going to think, I need maybe an accountant.
Yes.
You know, someone to do for me the numbers, someone to do for me the numbers, so that the things are making sense. Also, in terms of course, there the element
Labor.
of tax comes in. There are some people doing some admin work, some people handling the suppliers, cleaning, different roles. Like the roles are many depending on the kind of company that you have. The moment you begin to think big, it's just like if, Godwin, you are serving 10, you are serving 10 clients, and now we've added a 0. Now we're talking about 100.
I can't
the
be
dynamics, exactly, the dynamics are going to change. The mode of delivery, let's say you have a product, the mode of delivery, the purchasing of the inputs that you need, everything, it's going to be at a higher level. So depending on your role, there are things that I talk about, different roles that you can look at, you know, depending on your individual kind of business.
So Edwin, you're talking about a mindset change.
Yes.
If one big factor, if we're going to, you know, go to that journey of from survival to significance, we have to, you know, literally have a mindset change.
Yes.
And we have to think about other people more than us.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So there's that big part of the mindset shift, and then the other idea that I've noted, because we are seeing how to leverage time, other people's time, and then other people's money. The moment you think, I've been serving 10 clients, now I am serving 100 clients. Like I said, the dynamics change a great deal. So of course that requires much more money. But why we keep our businesses small? You know, Uganda has been listed as one of the most entrepreneurial countries in the world, but we have very many small businesses, very many small, I would say, insignificant businesses that don't live so long. They 2 years and they are out. And why?
I mean, even if it survived for years, it is too insignificant to change significantly your family or to affect the affairs of this nation. Yes. Yeah.
So, and the big reason people are busy saying it's about capital, it's about money, because you're stuck with your money. You're just thinking, how can I save up enough money to grow, to expand?
Yes.
But you see that is very, 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 very limiting. Now, remember that example that we've used, that you are serving 10 clients, now you're serving 100. It means in terms of logistics, it's requiring much more, but you can sit down and say, I will wait when my money grows, that's when I will do it.
That is very dangerous.
That is very...
Help me understand.
Yeah.
We are in a time when people are hard-pressed with money, in terms of they think like 100 million times before they give you their money to use. Question is, how do you convince people out there?
Exactly. Now, you see, Godwin, that may be your idea. You may think people don't have money. I've been a part of investment clubs or seen investment clubs with a lot of money, or groups with a lot of money just stuck there.
They're just saving.
Yeah, maybe they're just fixing it and making maybe 6% a year. You know, a big group of people.
I hear you.
Exactly. So the problem is not the money. And many times when you see young people, you know, they're busy saying it's money. I don't have the money to do the business. Yet on the other side, there are people with a lot of money seated on the account. They just love to look at it maybe also they've not found something worthy. Yeah. Now when you're saying, how do I convince people? You know, people always first buy into you before they can buy into your vision. Yeah.
So that you're telling us,
yes,
that our lack of capital,
yes,
is because we are not, you, whoever is watching us, you are not worthy to be invested in because of who you are.
Exactly. You make you make yourself that person. You start with your circles. Start with your circles, friends and family. And in here I talk about my business, the microfinance.
Please.
You know how I started with just my small savings, lending out some small amounts of money. And when I thought about it, that I was going to focus on it to become the main business, what was a side hustle was going to become the main business, I just interested with a couple of friends. I shared, I remember I sat down and wrote emails to like 27 friends. I wrote them, you know, this is what I want to do. I want you to come on the journey like this, with clear terms and conditions of how you can come on the journey with. Out of those, like 10 came on board. They're like, we trust you. And then
not the business, but we trust you.
Because people first buy into the leader before they buy into their vision. Yeah, people are going to invest in you. They're going to trust you first before they can trust your business, because you represent your business. Yeah, so I really see from your question, you start with your immediate circle. Yeah, your people that are closest to you, people that are already friends with you. It means they trust you. So you start with those. I hope your friends trust you. You start with those, and then you can engage other people. Maybe complete strangers or other people that are somewhere within your circles of friends or friends of friends. Yeah, that's how I see it. And then these people that trust you, prove yourself worthy. Like, when someone trusts you and gives you that money in that business venture, prove yourself faithful, because there will be other people that are going to come on board, and that's how the thing grows.
Wow, you know, talking about that, especially I fear that I'm talking on Christian TV, but many Christians are known for borrowing money and not paying. I don't know how you handle it. Someone comes to you and praise the Lord, in Jesus' name I'll pay. And then in Jesus' name, please be patient. You know, as in not all of them, I'm not saying all of them. We have very many Christian business people who are reputable in the area of business. So it's like we're believing God for something, and yet we're literally cutting our feet or the reputation that God has given us. I mean, that's quite amazing, the things that you're sharing with us. Let me maybe even come in and ask, with all the risks that are, you know, definitely involved out there, what is the situation in the market like in terms of why isn't this information out and readily available to people?
So the information,
because you make it sound so simple. But someone is going to walk out there and say, yeah, other people's money, other people's time. I need to, and you've made it easy. I need to improve myself. I need to make myself worthy to be trusted with some money.
And when you're trusted, prove faithful.
And when you're trusted, prove faithful. You mean it was always that simple? Those simple things. Okay. I said you're making it look so simple out there. I mean, are you trying to say it has always been this simple?
Yes, truth is always simple. You know, Godwin, when we think about Jesus, because he's the most influential man on the planet, and let's say when he taught with simplicity. You know, someone asks, who's my neighbor? He gives a story. A certain man was going down the road, you know. Simple. Truth is always simple. It is simple, but people just being able to get a hold of it and apply. So I've been doing a course this year with School of Leadership, Harvest Institute at Worship Harvest Church. it's a great space.
Yes.
One of the things that we've been introduced to is reading, being able to read. There's a lot of knowledge available. You know, Godwin, when you get a copy of my book, for example, and you read it, it's like you've spent maybe 2-3 hours with me. The things that I've learned that are working for me, they are able to work for you.
Yes.
It's like us sitting here and having conversation. But I realized that as Ugandans, even while we're doing a school of leadership, I realized that Ugandans, we are not good readers.
True.
Yeah, I mean, we just read in school to pass. You know, exam time you read to pass.
And you
but
forget after.
Exactly. But there's a lot of information. People have written on all kinds of subjects. So when you say, are these things that simple? Yes, they are. But you just have to get access to them through these books, through podcasts, through information on Google. There's like a lot of information that's available, but we are spending time on, well, maybe like the TikToks and what, small things, but we can get much more information when we apply ourselves.
Edwin, tell me, where can people get this book?
The book is available all around. I've placed it in different places in town. Somewhere Buganda Road Flats near Watoto. In Tintinda Shopping Mall. In Bugolobi, opposite the Village Mall. Somewhere there at Kiswa Health Center. Yeah, I think my numbers will be on the screen, and someone can be able to reach me.
And you can actually, read them out, your contacts. I want people to hear it from you.
Okay, so if you want to place an order for...
Or just for you to... Do you do financial training to children and institutions?
Yes. In case you need more information about the book, you want to order this book, you want to connect with me, my numbers will be on the screen. 0775 10 9597.
Wow.
And my Airtel is 0704 60 2309.
I'm going to ask that you read them again, please.
MTN 0775 10 9597. And my Airtel is 0704 60 2309.
Edwin, how much is this degree? Allow me to call it a degree, because this is like 3 years of information that you could never find anywhere. How much is it?
The book is 30,000.
Wait.
Yeah, only 30,000.
Education is expensive, and all this is 30,000 Uganda.
Yes, it's about making it available, that someone can grab a copy and read. I mean, what we've talked about is just simply the surface.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really simply the surface, that you can grab a copy and read, and it can start conversations in your head. You can see how to take everything. And in that part, I've not even talked about the area of the ministry side. That also ministries, they remain small because we just want one star.
Yes.
Yeah, one film star. But the thing is that when you're able to learn how to work with other people, through other people, which is through discipleship, you can impact many more people. Yeah,
so it's beyond just money and time. It's even how to, upscale your ministry.
Exactly. Even ministry, being able to work through discipleship and use other people's time. That's how we impact. That's how we make we impact our generation. Yeah. If for example you're running a ministry and you want to be the main star, like in the movies, your thing will remain small. But when you can bring in other people on your journey with you, you're going to reach very, very many more people.
Edwin, thank you so much. And I pray, please, no one is going to teach your children about this concept. I kid you not, they're not going to find it even in the most expensive school that you're paying them for. But at just 30,000 shillings, you will be able to personally take time, read a page or two with your teenager. We have, young people on holiday, vacists. challenge them to read this book and to give you a summary of every chapter, so that, and call Edwin. His contact is on the book. Let him challenge your young people, your fellowship, you're at camp. This is what we need to be teaching our children, not just praying and fasting alone.
Or even your investment club.
Or even your investment club, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Edwin. It's been a pleasure having this time with you, and I pray that you can be able to look out for this book. Again, buy this book and change your life. Move from just surviving to significance. That's how you will make your dreams come true. Thank you so much. Let's go for that break. We'll return with more stories.
This is Code Green, weekdays from 8 a.m. on Spirit TV.